Welcome back everyone to the Japan and Korea tour. We have one of our most anticipated parks of the trip up today, and that's Everland here in South Korea. One of the most visited theme parks in the world, one of the most themed theme parks in the world, judging by what I can tell. This is absolutely insane, this architecture. You ready to check it out?
I'm so excited. Obviously, the main reason I'm hyped is for T-Express, one of our most anticipated coasters in the world. Oh, it's gonna be amazing. And this park looks pretty damn cool too.
Big bucket list park. Excited to see what T-Express is like.
Mr. National Coasters is gonna be meeting up with us later today. He's doing his own sightseeing, so we're checking this out a little bit early. Park opened originally in 1976. It's owned by a subsidiary of Samsung, actually, which is of course a Korean company. They have 4 roller coasters here. Like Jack said, the main incentive is T-Express. That's why we're here. There's a few other things to check out. Not a ton of variety in my opinion. Part of the park is also a safari park, so you have some animals as well. We may check that out if we have the time. We hear this park is very busy though, so we might have to just chill at T-Express most of the day if we want to get a bunch of rides in. By the way, it costs 36,000 Korean won for entry. That's 25 US dollars. That is an awesome deal. I'm coming at you guys from the bathroom. Listen to me carefully. When we were in Japan, we fell in love with bidets. If you saw the travel vlog, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Getting water splashed up your butt to clean it was awesome. But in South Korea, bidets don't exist. Until now. Everland is gonna end up being one of our favorite parks of the trip alone for that. To keep with the theme of all the other Korean parks we've been to, yeah, this is a theme park. This is not an amusement park.
Oh, it's going up the lift.
Oh my God, it exists.
Oh, it's operating. Oh!
Everyone's running, let's go. T-Express opened in 2008. It's one of only 4 intimate and prefabricated wooden coasters in the world, meaning it's like laser precise pieces built up in a factory, shipped out to the park, and it's constructed like Lego pieces. Not like most other wooden roller coasters in that way. So this means a smoother ride experience and more sharp airtime and other elements. This is also the last of the 4 prefabricated wooden coasters that I need to ride. If you're familiar with El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure, this is the sister ride to that. That's amazing. The first half is a lot like El Toro, and then the second half is almost a copy of Baldur at Liseberg, another coaster I love. I really hope this runs well. We have super high expectations, and I have no idea where this is gonna rank for me or anything like that, but it's a huge bucket list ride. It's an honor to get to experience it. Before we even get on the ride, I have to make note of something though. Everland is known for their crazy crowds. We thought we were gonna be waiting an hour, 2 hours for this ride on our first go. It's a 10-minute wait. It's basically a walk-on. Yep. What is going on?
It must be like the first day of school or something for them, because Latte World also as well has a lot of their rides going down. There was a holiday on Friday, so I wonder if that was like the last holiday of the summer and then they start back with school. We're kind of like that in the States with Labor Day a little bit. So I wonder if that's what's going on, because usually this ride is known to get 3, sometimes 4-hour waits. So the fact that it's a 10-minute wait is like unheard of. I've never heard of any enthusiast come here and see this at a 10-minute wait.
What a miracle this is. We're gonna be lapping this all freaking day, I'll tell you that much. I don't know if I mentioned this either. T-Express is actually the tallest wooden roller coaster in the entire world. It's somewhere around 180 feet tall. This is almost a hyper wooden coaster. That's unbelievable. It's actually tied to the decimal with Wildfire at Kolmarden in Sweden for tallest woody, which is a coaster I've been on. It feels enormous, so I can't wait. And the setting of this too in the mountains. Are you out of your mind right now, dude? This is a movie. Before you get on, you have to do a stretching exercise too. What is going on? Oh my gosh, T-Express. Are you kidding me? This is such a huge bucket list ride. We're about to go up a cable lift hill, almost 200 feet in the freaking air. The world's tallest wooden roller coaster. Here we go. Are you kidding me? Are we really on this? Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you out of your mind? Oh my gosh! Second half! Woo! Oh my God! What just happened? That's so weird. It feels so different than any other prefabricated Woody I've done from Intamin. I have no words. Like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to assess that. I need a bunch of rides to really appreciate that coaster. The stature of it is unbelievable and the airtime is ridiculous. You can tell it's running a little bit slower right now. Also, we were on a wheel seat, so it's definitely got some roughness. You really want to be in the middle of one of those cars. We're gonna try it again. We're gonna try the front row. We're gonna try a smoother seat. Just try to get a better feel for it because the line is non-existent right now. But so far, impressions are pretty amazing. About what I expected, but again, I need to get more rides on it. I really think by the end of the day, I could end up liking it more than El Toro at Six Flags Great Adventure. The first half of that is mind-blowingly good with the drop. It's like one of the steepest Woody drops in the world, followed by a ridiculously profiled camelback hill and some really intense low to the ground turns. After that, yeah, the Balder portion, that's the thing that I want to let a front row ride dictate how much I like that. Because right now, I didn't love the second half as much as Balder, so we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know when we get back off. Asian summers, bro, are no joke. What is going on? Yeah, I do believe they just closed it, and honestly, I completely understand why. You know what we just came to the realization of? With the track wet, this could be running ridiculous. And you know what they say? Track's wet, I'm wet.
네, 올라갑니다. 저희 열차 에버랜드 정상 56m.
Mixed thoughts throughout the group as to which row we prefer. Personally, and I think Evan would agree, the front row is better than the back. I like getting pushed over the hills more. On El Toro, it's pretty half and half. I don't have a strong preference for the front or back. I also do like it's a little bit smoother. Not that the roughness bothers me as much as it might for some other people, but the drop is the one element that is drastically improved in the back.
Yeah, personally, I like it up front more too because I thought some of the hills didn't really hit as much in the back. It's more you get pushed into the hills, not dragged over the hills as much. And so you definitely, like, every single hill hits really hard in the front row. You get ejector on every little bunny hill. It's crazy. But the one thing I am going to really critique this ride for is the slow turns everywhere. The roughness really isn't that bad, especially up front. You don't feel the roughness almost at all. You feel it a little bit in the back on a wheel seat, but up front, it's fine.
Yeah, this ride is ridiculous. Right now it's on par with Toro for me. I think the layout is definitely better. The only problem is it's running kind of slow, but I think that's a time of day issue. It feels like such a ridiculously long ride. Personally, I prefer the back. Yeah, I'm really hoping this one warms up because if the second half starts running fast, I could see it being a top 5 for me.
Walking away from T-Express this morning is pretty difficult, but we're gonna come back later and just stay there the rest of the day after we get everything else done. We have a couple coaster credits to do, check out some animals. But before all of that, we need to get some food. We are starving. We have not had breakfast. We're gonna eat at the Alpine restaurant. We also just got these peach drinks next door from a stand. Look at this theming. It's so cool that they built all these villages around the park. Everland's gonna be a fun time to explore, I'll tell you that much. This meal is crazy. I love the theme park food here. This is some sort of kimchi pork stew. We got the rice and then short rib. That's pretty awesome. Also see some tofu in here. It's easily one of the best theme park meals of my life. It's so good. I just wandered into a section of the park that's basically all garden. It is so beautiful. The landscaping is ridiculous, and right now they're doing a water festival in the summer where the park's primary focus is getting everyone in the park drenched. But I've also got to shout out the architecture back there. Are you kidding me? This park has blown my mind with how beautiful it is. Oh, that's awesome. Such a cool event. You know, I am huffing and puffing getting up this hill to get to the other coaster credits, but they actually have a ski lift and a gondola to help you out with that. So next time I do this, I'm gonna take one of those modes of transportation. I love that they offer that. Would be a great way to get views of the park, considering the mountain surroundings too are amazing. Second ride of the day for us is gonna be Rolling X Train. This is the only roller coaster in the park to go upside down. It actually has 4 inversions, 2 loops and 2 corkscrews. It's one of those old aerodynamics looping coasters from 1988, although this one has updated trains and I've heard it's very smooth. I don't think it'll necessarily do a whole lot, but I'm excited for the thrill of it and to be able to say I've been on the park's 2 biggest coasters, so let's give it a ride. Get out of here with these views, dude. I'm so sick of it. The mountains are unbelievable. Korea is so beautiful. Okay, here we go. Down the drop. Don't beat us up. Woo! Whoa! Oh, nice. Whoa! Very intense. Whoa! Nice. Oh, this is a good ride. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, this is awesome. There it is. Good stuff. Really enjoyed it. I was all on my own for that one. We've all gotten split up. Josiah's just now starting to head to the park, so soon hopefully we can ride T-Express together, and I can't wait to see what he thinks. As for that ride on Rolling X Train, I was actually very impressed by how that ran. I thought it was so much fun. I'm so used to doing a bunch of those older Aero and Vekoma loopers, and usually they're just kind of whatever to sometimes bad. That one, it was smooth, it ran fast through the layout, it was intense, it had a little extended helix at the end. I thought it was great. I thought it was an awesome second place coaster for the park, actually. And speaking of coasters that may surprise us a little bit, there's a Vekoma Junior coaster up this hill a little bit further, and I believe they run the train backwards. So if that's the case, I'm actually really excited for it. Oh shoot, I found Evan.
I was super impressed by that. I went at that with like little to no expectations whatsoever, thinking it was just gonna be like a pretty bad ride, but I was blown away by how good that was. It's really smooth, the trains are really cool. So yeah, I just thought it was a lot of fun. It's not anything like to write home about, but it's still a really fun supporting attraction.
So this next one we have behind me here is Herky and Timmy's racing coaster. Apparently it has a tortoise and the hare theme. Like I said, Vekoma Junior coaster opened in 2005. Dude, the village around the ride's really cool too. Awesome looking entrance. Coaster track flying all around buildings. There it goes. Looks really fun. I actually read a sign that said this was Korea's first reverse coaster or backwards coaster, so that's probably why they did that. Just love the architecture around here. It's amazing. This is so weird backwards, dude. Look at this layout. Oh God. That's so weird. Oh God. I'm so familiar with this layout, but not in this direction. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh! It's kind of crazy. It's still going? I think it's a custom layout. Oh, nice. Great way to put a spin on a classic attraction. Really enjoyed that one.
It was cool, adding a little backwards element. Really enjoyed that ride.
And right now, we're just walking through more of that village around the coaster. The only thing is I feel like there could be a really cool dark ride in this section. They should really start adding a bunch of dark rides, because I don't even think we have a single dark ride on the agenda for today, which is really weird. This is a very themed park. And interestingly enough, I noticed that with Latte's Magic Forest and Jeonju World as well. Super themed, but no dark rides. Why doesn't Korea believe in dark rides? Still love this. It's awesome to walk through. We're back at the entry area after getting those coasters in, and now we're gonna do the Sky Cruise to get back down to the bottom of the park, where we're gonna check out some animals. I believe there's actually a zoo area right by T-Express. Up we go, over the mountains. There goes Rolling X Train. Still can't get over how much fun that was. I can't get over how beautiful this park is too. The natural advantages and topography of South Korea is impressing me more than Japan's. And that's saying a lot. Japan is a beautiful country, but damn, Korea is popping off. And the way this park built some of their rides and coasters into the hillsides, T-Express of course being the best example. I mean, that is a stunning location. There is one more coaster credit we can get, actually down at the bottom of the hill. It's this little kiddie coaster called Dragon. Zamperla powered coaster with the helix. Nothing really to show off here. I believe all the animal and safari stuff closes at 5 p.m. and we got about 15 minutes until then, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now before we continue with our marathon on T-Express. I can't wait to get back to it. Safari World Wild Tram, let's check it out. This is crazy. We're literally in a tram connected to a safari bus, and the air conditioning is amazing in here. Whoa, look at these tigers. Super close too. That guy is deep asleep. That's me after this trip is over, I'm telling you. Some lions too. Sweet. Are we serious? Bro was just walking right next to us like that? Oh, he's right here. He's right here. What? Are you kidding me? That's sick. Get that off-ride ready, Evan. There we go. Oh my gosh. We got bears too? What do they not have? Oh my gosh, that thing is fat. It's so cool how close you get to the animals on this. I don't think I've been that close to a bear in my life. Don't miss that when you come here. That was so awesome. That is one of the coolest safari experiences I've ever had. Getting that close to animals is unbelievable, and the variety was really good, and seeing animals of that size, oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, that blew me away. That was so good. You get so close to the animals, and there were so many of them. I was blown away by that. It was so good.
That's definitely our number 2 thing in the park outside of T-Express. We're about to enter Panda World, the giant panda discovery. You don't get to see giant pandas very often at all. I think they also have red pandas in here. This is gonna be so cool. This is one hell of an exhibit. Look at them chomp down on that bamboo. Sweet. I don't think you guys realize how difficult it can be to find pandas anywhere, even in a zoo. So that was just one hell of an experience. And the exhibit continues, dude. It's pretty long. These aren't even pandas. These are orangutans or something like that.
Yeah, that's one of the most like famous things to do at this park, and I'm glad we got the chance to check it off the list.
Oftentimes, the animal part of the park can be so busy that you need a reservation system to enter any of these attractions. But because of how quiet it is today, we've just been bypassing that. T-Express is another one. Sometimes you need a reservation to access that ride. This has been a phenomenal day to go to Everland. I'm so happy with this experience. I didn't even realize this, but we've been walking uphill for such a long time checking out the animals that we ended up back onto the upper level of the park near the entrance. So we're gonna now take the ski lift to go down. Reuniting with T-Express, and I think Josiah just got here. He should be in line, so I'm gonna join him. Here he is. Expectations going in. I know this may not exactly be your type of ride. It has powerful ejector pops everywhere, like an RMC would.
So, fun fact about my channel, one of my first big videos for me that was big at the time, I think I got like 25,000 views, was why I hate El Toro. A little bit of a clickbait thumbnail. I don't hate the ride anymore. I just don't enjoy it that much. Given I waited 3 hours for it, I got one ride on it. It was not peak season, so it was cold. It was running like crap. So I definitely need to give Toro a rewrite at some point, but I'm hopeful for it. I've lowered my expectations in comparison to what I had for Toro, and I am thinking I will enjoy this a lot. Toro for me is a B tier coaster, so I'm hoping this will be between a B and A tier coaster, and I would be blown away if it became S tier.
That was T-Express once again. Josiah, what did you think?
I definitely want a back row ride, but I thought the front was great. It placed right about where I thought it would at the moment, which is a B tier coaster for me. I think it's about at a B tier. The train we got was just added 20 minutes ago, so
yeah, they added a second train.
Yeah, they added a second train, so that green train we just got needs to warm up. And then, oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know, that sound is the best of all time.
New ringtone. And so anyways, I just need a back row ride on it before I can give a full in-depth review, but so far, a great ride.
T-Express is such a workout. We've now had the privilege of riding it quite a few times today. I think Jack might have just done his 10th ride. At this point in time, I'm very much struggling to decide if I like that or El Toro more. I still can't figure it out much. I'm gonna have to sleep on that one, but for sure, it's a top 25 coaster, probably higher. I think it's absolutely amazing. I love it so much. Everland as a whole blew me away. I love this park so much. It's one of my favorites of the trip. They don't necessarily have the most rides to do or the most attractions to do, although the zoo takes up a good chunk of the park, and that was pretty cool. I think my biggest issue with this park is that it's owned by a subsidiary of Samsung. They clearly have the finance to do this. Why don't they fund this park more, add new rides? T-Express is an old coaster. Once upon a time, they had another roller coaster in this park called Eagles Fortress that would have been an incredible second place or maybe even first place coaster for the park. There was only 1 year where that and T-Express were running at the same time, and what a treat it would have been to visit Everland at a time where both of those coasters were around. It's weird, they never ended up replacing Eagles Fortress, and so you have that gap in their lineup. In any case, I still thought the theming was amazing. It's a really well-kept park. Policy-wise, not my favorite. They actually closed the line for T-Express an hour and a half early tonight, which is really weird. The line for this is not that long. Let's see what the boys thought when they get off T-Express. Overall review of the park as well.
Oh, T-Express, yeah. I was able to get 6 rides in today, which honestly going into this day, I was expecting 2 or 3, because I know this park is notorious for getting very busy. I mean, this ride alone, I know gets 3 or 4 hour waits during the really peak season. Because I wasn't really busy, I got to really appreciate this park, and I love this park. Of course, you have T-Express, which is the main reason to come here, and that's absolutely a standout ride. It's probably a top 25 coaster for me, if not maybe a little bit higher. I like it more than Toro, personally. I think it's great. I honestly didn't know much about this park going into it, and the rest of the park really blew me away. It's absolutely gorgeous. The location and everything, and then all the greenery everywhere and the flowers. It's a beautiful park to walk around. And then the big thing is the zoo. I didn't realize how big and extensive that was. Yeah, if this park just had more to do, I would really love it. I still love it as it is, but it's probably not like a really elite park for me just because it lacks the variety of attractions. But still an amazing park, and I'm so lucky I got to go.
And I know you've had a limited amount of time in the park, but what do you think of Everland from just a little bit you've seen?
I wish I saw more. I like it a lot. I think one thing a lot of Americans would find annoying is the elevation gain.
But they have the gondolas.
They do have transport rides up, for sure. It doesn't bother me because I actually like walking around and seeing stuff, but I know some people hate it when parks are like built on mountainsides. Generally speaking, I thought it was gorgeous. Top 10 shock factor for me when I came around the bend and I saw T Express's drop.
Oh my gosh.
Pictures
It's so
and
steep.
videos do not do it justice. I don't care. It does not.
crazy.
You have to see it in person to do that ride justice.
And I would say the first Camelback, it's so steep.
It's a really cool ride.
I'm pretty sure, Jack, of all the group, you ended up loving T Express the most.
I absolutely did. This ride is special. If you like crazy intense coasters, if you like wooden coasters, then this is the ride for you. Close to a top 3 coaster for me.
Ooh.
It might be a top 3 coaster.
Ooh.
It is that good.
All right, thank you all so much for watching. I just realized this is the last vlog from the Asia tour with Evan and Jack. That's
is,
it for you
yeah.
guys. Josiah, get out of here. You're staying,
I'm
bro.
still here. I'm still here.
Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. This trip has been unbelievable. Tokyo Disney is still probably the highlight for probably all of us too. Universal was awesome. The full day that we had at Fuji-Q, just riding Edge Naika over and over, that was unbelievable. And all the small parks we did, everything. And then Korea was just amazing. Latte World was absolutely phenomenal. Everything else we did was just great. So absolutely love this trip. So thankful I got the opportunity to do it. And for me and Mark, I've been traveling for like 2 months now. We did a whole hiking trip too that was absolutely amazing. So these are like 2 of my favorite trips I've ever done back to back. It's been the best summer of my life. So grateful, so thankful I got to do all this, and so thankful I got to do it with some of my closest friends. I'll never forget this.
Yeah, this trip was special. It was crazy the amount of parks we went to, the amount of things we saw. The culture in these countries is so different than the United States, and I absolutely love both of these countries. Highly, highly recommend visiting, not only as a coaster enthusiast, but just as somebody that would enjoy travel. So many amazing memories this trip. Amount of coasters and theme parks was just insane. This was so incredible.
All right, guys, that does it. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Josiah and I will see you at Soul Land. Peace out, guys.